Ignite your sabers, Cloud City. And welcome on back to another episode on Hell Is Us. Picking up where we left off. It's that Cloud guy again, and we are ready to continue. The last episode, we finally met Vitalis, which, for those that don't know, that is your father. He ended up dying in front of us, giving us a strange key, then also told us that the mother is dead, which I don't believe in the slightest. So, oh hey, here's that ascension thing that they might have been talking about. Damn, took one out of my book, huh? It's like I need a snake thing. This item doesn't fit here. I love that it says that. Like, what the hell are you talking about? This doesn't go here. Okay, so now let's go back down this way really quick. It looks like there's an entrance and like what the snake would have. Right here, it looks like we can go into the snake. Oh, there's nothing. Yeah, this is where we popped up. The zone isn't as in depth as the last two, seems like. Not, at least in this initial part. You know, you have your time loop, you have your mine, you have the ruin with the chest that needs a weird medallion. You had the other ruins over there. I had a chest. But for that chest, you need to go to the mine to get the key. I mean, the only other place I didn't really look is like over here, side of the tree. Let's go down there before I start heading up. Looks like she finally kicked the bucket. I don't know why there's a oh, it's just the light on the drone. It literally looked like something I could pick up. I was like over here trying to loot it, and it's just like well, she's in my way. Nope, just a fucking light. Okay, weird is that if your father died, oh, we probably buried him. It's probably what that flag was for, right? I would imagine.
Attack by unidentified insurgents. Repeat, this is ON Convoy Alpha 2. We are carrying refugees from Galmore and Skell. Heading north through Vissa Hills, nearly 30 clicks from refugee camp Romeo. Repeat, we are under attack. Requesting immediate evac.
Oh, okay, so I can pick those up and then run around and it'll still play. Okay. I wondered that, but I just was like playing it safe. Okay, so yeah, I'm not too worried about what else is going on over that way. I just wanted to see those last couple things. Yeah, let's go back to where we were, because I think we could decide to either go towards the time loop. I don't think there's really anything that way for me. I think we want to go to that walkway that's on the right. Yeah, we definitely buried him. Okay. Just want to see. Okay, so yeah, we can either go into there or we can go this way. Let's go this way. Oh shit. I think Guardian killed, hell yeah. And if I feel like this is progression, then I'm gonna double back and probably go check out that other little camp. I feel like this is just like the back entrance to the camp though.
My poor Max. We had to leave in such a hurry, we left him behind. I pray to Cetheris that those Sabinian cretins haven't found him. Oh, I should have just set him free. I'll never forgive myself.
Wait, is he talking about the dog?
My poor Max. I pray to Cetheris.
Albin and I fled from Jova when we heard
Yep.
the Asterian army was approaching. We left everything behind, even our poor dog. Albin is really beside himself about it. We just couldn't risk bringing him along, noisy as he is.
What?
Albin and I fled from... Albin is really...
I don't know if it's the stress, the hunger, or the cold. I feel weak. My heart is beaten out of my chest. I need the medication in my suitcase.
I'll die in a cause.
And I have no idea where it is. What else could possibly go wrong in this hellhole? You found my medication? What a relief. I was starting to make peace with Cetheris. You've saved my life. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can't even fathom what would have become of my poor baby if something happened to me. I just need to rest for a little bit. Thank you again.
Good deed
for
accomplished.
finding my medication. You're a saint. That's a rare thing nowadays. I can't even fathom what would have...
You found Mrs. Koss's medication? I hope she'll start feeling better soon. I can't wait to tell Mr. Atticus. He was so worried about her. You found me.
Heck yeah, dude. Alright, so what are we doing? Going back in the mine? Okay, hold on. So does this other path just loop? Door's locked from the other side. Okay. Just want to make sure. Oh, that's obviously like a shortcut or something. Limbic capacitor and a battery. Okay. So I can't go this way because all the cave-ins. Okay, so that makes me think that I need to be going through the town or like the fort or whatever it was. 'Cause I think I'm right. I think that's a back entrance to it. And all it is like I go through whatever to connect to this side of things. Sound like somebody was trying to throw something at me. Somebody is trying to throw something at me. As much as I want to switch to those. Ethnic ID card, Agatha Marin. Agatha Marin's ethnic ID card found on a corpse in Vista Hills. An ornate carved symbol depicting an open book found on a woman's corpse in Vista Hills. So Agatha's dead? Huh. Looks like Agatha, doesn't it? Yeah. What do you have? Green. Unit lifts the user to a dominant altitude that could be leveraged into aerial assault. Nice. This just drops us back down that way. I found her body in the rocky ridges in the southwestern part of Vista Hills and gathered an unusual key from her. Its purpose is currently unknown. Agatha is no longer with Tanya. And we got this weird emblem and her card. Oh yeah, dude, that's nice. That's how we entered here. And it lasts for a hot minute too.
I'm a journalist. Article 79 of the Geneva Convention formally states that journalists are protected under international humanitarian law.
Who are you?
I'm Tanya Elva.
Hey, that's who we were looking for.
Independent investigative journalist covering the Civil War.
Vitalis told me the passcode is Pentos. What's your connection to him?
Oh, so we're on the same team then. Vitalis is the source of my story. We met for the first time at the Weeping Knight statue. I don't know much about him. He was taking me to the Vigil headquarters when we got ambushed. It's somewhere in these rocky ridges.
Are you the journalist mentioned in this note?
Yes, I am. In my defense, you are dressed like the enemy. I was just covering my arse.
What do you know about their headquarters?
They call it the Watcher's Nest. To get there, Vitalis said we must follow the path with all the tombstones and obelisks just west of here. Vitalis described the entrance as a doorway etched into solid rock. He mentioned a windmill above it on the cliff.
Okay.
You need 2 keys to open the door. Vitalis gave me one during the ambush. Please, take it. Find Agatha. She has the other one.
Okay, so that's what those are both for.
I got the key. Agatha didn't make it.
Ah, fucking hell. How did she... Never mind. I don't want to know. When we split up, I knew something terrible was going to happen. Finding the Watcher's Nest is the only move left. Perhaps there are some vigils left that could help us. I won't be joining you. My old injuries are acting up. I will only slow you down. I can see your APC from here. I'll head there and wait for you.
Oh, nice. She'll join us on the APC. I wonder if any of this stuff I could give her. Give her the mead. Mm-hmm. Okay, so windmill west of here. I probably have to go up this. But the only move left, right? Get parried. You forget I can do that too, huh? Okay, so it looks like there's a way down into the mine. I think that's the way of progression. I want to go down this though and get as much of this mine done as I can. This puts me on the other side. Perfect. I need another set of keys. Okay, cool. It's this way. Okay, so I need a key for that. I can't go this way. I seriously have no idea what we use the car key thing for. I mean, I think it's got something to do with Victor, if I remember correctly. I just don't know what. Probably something later on. It's over here. This way is definitely... This mine's a lot bigger than I thought it was. That key again. He's just staring at me. No idea. There's more to the mind than meets the eye. Came from the right, so let's go left. Okay, I see the windmill. Who are you? What are you just doing out here?
Listen, I don't want any trouble. I'm just looking for supplies.
Who are you?
The name's Atticus.
Oh, hey.
I escaped the Medini prison camp when the demons attacked. I should have died there. Looks like
The,
had other plans for me.
Back entrance of the mine. They were talking about Atticus.
I joined up with some refugees. We have a camp close by. The path to reach it is behind the giant stone serpent. Head north from here. You should find it. These people need me. They're in bad shape. I'm out here scrounging for supplies. Have you seen the destroyed ON vehicles on the road? They're northeast of the Weeping Knight statue. There's a truck that's still in good shape. If only I could find the keys and get it started, I could take these people to my father's farm in Sinedra.
I think I met your father. He's Ernest Cadell, right?
Yes, he's my father. I'm glad to know he's alive and well. This makes me want to get back home even more.
Did you see a strange door somewhere around here?
I saw a large door carved into the rock. Head back on this path and turn left. Continue on the path, and the door will be on your right. Careful, though. There's a huge demon lurking in front. When I saw it, I turned back real quick.
Okay.
It doesn't look like it, but Hadia was beautiful and peaceful. It changed so quickly. I first noticed it on campus at Los Angeles University. History lessons were modified to suit new narratives. The line drawn in the sand by facts was fading under the waves of Sabinian nationalism. New campus groups and fraternities were formed and engaged in intimidation campaigns against Palamas students. Some of us stood firm, but most ended up leaving. It was so hard for me. My parents had spent their hard-earned money to send me to university. I was the only one in the family who had been given this chance. Deep down, I always believed. Then I noticed that this was happening all over the country. When the war erupted, I was still in Los Angeles, in the heart of the Lion's Den. I gathered what supplies I had and left for the Astarian-Umbrahan border. I needed to get home, to get to my family. What usually took a few hours on a road trip was turning into a logistical nightmare. Couldn't drive, take the bus, or train. Sabinian soldiers were patrolling back roads, streets, stations, you name it. On the way, I did things. Things I'm not proud of. I stole from people who were more desperate than I was. I refused to help others in need. After months of hiding, looting.
I mean, you did what you had to do to survive, dude.
He said he would return. It worked like a charm.
I'm just gonna kind of blast through this stuff.
The peacekeeper. I'll tell you what they did care about. Their the stench of death filled. Let me tell you about Sabinians. They would enter the gates of hell to spend the night beating, killing, raping, or any other twisted these Sabinian civilians wanted a wealthy palamist who would refuse to give them a job. A farmer who wouldn't lend his tools. A man who petty disputes were settled. They are my brothers and sisters. They are not our Lord's doing. This disaster is the work. Once the string TR.
I doubt I have anything to give you. Yeah. I doubt you want the mead. It's something about a giant creature in front of it. Boss fight? I could go for a good boss fight. But what the fuck? That ain't shit, dude. You could have said, it's the only way you can go. With the candle. And the one with the book. Here we go. Watcher's Nest. Let's go, dude. Vigil members, we must open Pentos coffin today. No more delays. It's directly beneath this floor. Just go through the hole in the wall. The coffin's mechanism appears to be locked by this riddle. Through his name, his title, the symbol of his order, and the date of inception of his order shall the path be revealed. We solve it, we proceed to our next phase. Let's finish this. Oh my goodness. Dude, what? Okay, let's explore Watcher's Nest real quick. Rosa. Dio. Order of the Eye. Full Guard Vigil. 1512, 1513. That's gotta do something with
the revelation that we may have a traitor in our ranks weighs heavily on me. Our vows are sacrosanct. How could one betray?
it has something to do with our puzzle, I think.
I harbor a growing suspicion, an insidious notion that is slowly taking root. Harrowing, if accurate. It chills me to the bone.
Wait.
I cannot inform the others until I have arrived at certainty without doubt. The risk of exposure is too great. What would she possibly have to gain? I pray that I am mistaken. The consequences would be disastrous. Likely the end of the vigil as we know it.
You would think like that flower medallion or something is like what would go into these. I don't know, there's a lot of these. Fucking everywhere, dude. And I got no clue. Discoveries we came upon within the Emo caves were nothing short of astounding. Those discoveries led us here is truly fortuitous. Fortuitous? Yeah. Fortuitous. Something like that. Never would I have imagined standing in such a hollowed, storied place. Brother Damien was adamant about bringing this old dusty cave into the modern age. As much as I grudge these newfangled computers, I will concede that the work ahead of us is monumental. There are several lifetimes worth of scrolls and manuscripts stored here, and a more efficient method of record keeping will be of great value. I'm hopeful that we can find more information about this keystone. February 27, 1989. Now that we are properly settled, we are ready to delve headlong into the mysteries of this place. Gildas has set his sights on translating the many instances of ancient texts we have found throughout. I will be concentrating on the strange flower-shaped grooves inlaid into the walls. There are 8 such grooves in the entrance hall, each accompanied by a symbol displayed prominently on a wooden shield. I believe these 8 are part of a set. Agatha has a keen eye for iconography. I've asked her to assist me in interpreting the possible meanings of these symbols. I've recently turned my attention to the set of 3 flower-shaped grooves in the corridor. Each is overlooked by a large metallic cages bearing a strikingly well-preserved coat of arms. Of these, I can only recognize our own, that of the Vigil. Gildas assures me that he has seen the others before. He will attempt to track down their provenance. He will record his findings on the whiteboard. It's clear now that the grooves on both sides of the armor rack are meaningless, and we're done wasting time on them. Instead, it's very likely the grooves flanking the old banner are part of the solution. Damon has noted that the deciphered dates for each side on the whiteboard. Through countless hours of study, Gildas has managed to piece together a rudimentary translation key for the ancient language. Through it, we have now discovered that this place was named the Watcher's Nest. A quite fitting moniker, I must say, and more importantly, we have translated the text accompanying the 4 flower-shaped grooves in the alcoves adjoining the main room. The texts are simply a collection of names: Electo, Algia, Dio, and Rosa. Upon further research within the scrolls, we discovered that these are the names of the last full guard generals, so-called Wardens of the Eye. What is the significance of their inscription here? Every stone uncovered spawns more questions. Yesterday, a rather significant earthquake put our operations on hold. The generators failed and we were thrust into darkness. We are just now getting our infrastructure back online. A section of the wall in the main room was crumbled, revealing a hidden burial chamber. We believe it to be a tomb, the tomb of Fentos Algia, the founder of the Vigil. Unbelievable that this sealed chamber should be found right under our noses. What good fortune. The chamber is a veritable treasure trove of revelations, along with the sarcophagus. Ornate illustrations adorn the walls. Once the rubble is cleared, we will host Gildas down into the chamber that he may begin to translate the ancient texts. This may just be the lead we've been hoping for. We found 4 flower-shaped ceramic tokens inside the tomb. They share a perfect symmetry with the wall grooves, whose purpose has evaded us since we first entered the place. Everything is beginning to fall into place. The tokens are clearly made to be inserted into the groves. There are 4 tokens of 4 distinct sets of groves. I believe this mystery must be linked to Algia somehow. Perhaps the groves represent his life, his accomplishments. I feel we are so very close to the solution. Crazy.
The Umal Caves expeditions yielded 2 significant revelations. Confirmation that the calamity is real, and the existence of a plan to stop it, the so-called failsafe. We know nothing of this failsafe, nor of the artifact we recovered. All of these tomes, and not a shred of information. Whatever machinations the full guard of old had in mind, they were intent on keeping it a secret. I fear it is now lost in the folds of history. It seems to me the artifact may be part of a larger mechanism. Perhaps it is a key of sorts? Does it open another tomb or vault? Are there more such keys? It is clear to me that this artifact, this keystone, is a critical piece of the failsafe enigma. We must continue to pull at this thread until the truth reveals itself.
Okay, so there is a computer that needs a code.
The tomes scattered around this hallowed ground speak of Pentos Algia, the first of the Watchers. It was Pentos who recognized that the calamity would always remain a threat. From the ashes of the derelict Full Guard, he forged a new order to carry on our sacred charge. His foresight and tenacity are the reason the Vigil still exists today.
I don't see anything there about a passcode.
The existence of the failsafe and the keystone. Truly extraordinary that we should stumble upon his tomb after all these years. I pray it contains the answers we seek.
15, 12, 13. So I don't know. Wait, can I get behind this? I can't get behind this. Those are the other two names. I was kind of hoping the passcode was going to be right there. I'm going to scan it just in case. That. Scan. Even though we knew what it was going to say, still going to scan it. Okay, what are we at? Ooh, 35. That's perfect. So let's go ahead and wrap on up. We made some progress. We got to the Watcher's Nest. Next, looks like we're heading to a tomb. So anyway, stay tuned. More Hell Is Us will be coming your guys' way at a later time, and I'll see y'all then.